What's up, guys? Abel Streetcar Builds back at it again with another video. All right, guys, this is a long awaited video. It's been a while since I've posted. All right, I've been working like crazy, don't have much time to do stuff. We have been working, in the background, doing some stuff to the car. I'm gonna go ahead and give you updates on the car, updates on a truck that I got. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, so visually, as you can see, we got some bead locks on the car with some 275 60 15. All right, we got rid of the slicks. Those things weren't hooking, they're old. All right, so we ended up getting a deal on these wheels. All right, and they look freaking sick. All right, we're still waiting to get the 71s at the front, but for now, the backs are gonna do. The car is actually hooking really good with these tires, way better than the slicks. One of the other things that we did is we put a SN95 rear diff, 94, 95, a little bit wider, but we wanted the disc brake so we can go ahead and stop this car because this car does go pretty fast. All right, we've done a few pulls, and it gets up to 140 quick. All right, and we do want to stop, and we do have the manual brake, so we got the front and we got the rears now. Now the car brakes kind of good. We still got to work on the brakes, make sure the brakes a lot better. Well, it brakes a lot better now than having just drums in the back. But as we go, we're gonna go ahead and work on that. Maybe some lightweight brakes, stuff like that. Everything engine-wise is pretty much the same, guys. Nothing's really changed here. The only thing we did do is we got a boost leash. All right, I gotta fix that hose. I got the fitting right here. We're gonna go ahead and change that out. But we ended up getting a boost leash because we couldn't get over 6 pounds with on 3 wastegate. Even with we put a 12-pound spring on there, we couldn't get it. So we ended up buying the boost leash, and then the boost leash needed 2 fittings on top, one for the pressure and then one to read. All right, and the on 3s only have one, so we ended up changing that out. We ended up getting I think this is a VS Racing Gen 3 60 millimeter wastegate. All right, so we ended up getting that. So the way it worked was we were trying to use compressor housing pressure to hold the wastegate down. All right, I had the compressor routed over here so it can hold the wastegate down to build boost. It wasn't really building boost, it was good like 8 pounds, 6 pounds, and it wasn't consistent, it would fall off, stuff like that. So we ended up getting the CO2. All right, so we put the CO2 on here. You see here, I think you can see I still have the tank. All right, we got the CO2 hooked up right there, and we got the boost leash here, and now it's actually making 12 pounds. We have it on 12 pounds, and it's holding, and it holds good. All right, so we still got to tuck in all those wires, stuff like that. But yeah. So I drilled a couple of holes here, and this is pretty clean. I like it. I like it really. It's really nice. All right, so let's see here. Let's see. We don't use launch PSI. We only have it on 1 stage, hits instantly, 12 pounds. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and insert a video of us testing it out, holding 12 pounds, and you tell me what y'all think, guys. All right, guys, so that's the update on the car. All right, it's rolling really good now. The only thing that's stopping us from going to the track is we do need some axles on it because the rear end is holding on for dear life. With the 12 pounds on a roll, like I feel like it wants to break. All right, so we did order some 31 spline axles. We got the 31 spline limited slip from a newer Mustang. All right, something real budget friendly, and we're waiting on a converter. All right, so that's the only thing we need, so we can go ahead and get this car to 60 foot off the line. All right, that's what we need. We need a converter. That's why I don't want to take it till I get the converter. All right, so just a converter, some axles, and we're good to go. And now with the boost leash, you know, we could ramp it up, maybe even launch like at 6, and then after second gear, you know, put the 12 in there so we can go ahead and chase that 9-second pass. All right, after we hit that 9-second pass, this car is gonna stay stagnant. That's it. We wanted something that we can drive to the track, run 9s, pump 93, and we're hoping that with 12 pounds, we should be able to do it. All right, and then we're gonna concentrate on this thing. All right, guys, so this is my 2020 F-150 Roush. All right, it is a 5.0 10-speed supercharged. It has a 2650 on it. It is 4x4. Okay, so on this one, I've been driving it to work and stuff, but I am trying to park it, you know, trying to get my other, like a little Cobalt to drive to work, since I do drive an hour and a half to and an hour and a half back. You know, it's a 3-hour drive daily. So I'm trying to park it, but I am daily in it right now. It's on pump 93. Okay, we actually have been having fun with this. I took it to the track. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and insert some clips right now. All right, so it did go at 12.4, okay, at 103, and it cuts off at 100. All right, so we do need to get it tuned. I don't want to tune it yet until we put some headers. All right, with some headers and a tune, this truck really should wake up. All right, we have been having fun on the street with our friend Weddle's F-150. All right, that one's NA, it's full bolt-ons, but he just wants to see how his truck progresses. All right, so I'll go ahead and insert some clips there.
Ready? Ready? Go!
All right, guys, so the best that this truck has gone, I took off the air filter. All right, and it was cold. It must have been like 50 degrees out. It did go a 12.04 at 103. All right, so if we were to just remove the governor, you know, it is an 11-second truck, but I want to put headers on it. I want to put a drag pack on it because these 22s are heavy. All right, but we're gonna be go ahead and working on this one. We're gonna go ahead and put a system. We're gonna put an iPad as a screen, stuff like that, because the inside is pretty base. It's a pretty base model. I don't know why Roush did that, but as you can see, it is a base model. So go ahead and pop the hood here. But yeah, we want to put a center console, a screen, you know, a system in it. Go ahead and pop the hood here. All right, so it's pretty much basic. It's stock, it's dirty. It's a 2650 Roush with you know, the cold air intake. That's it. Stock monofolds. Does it have anything? All right, but we're gonna go ahead and change that. All right, one of the first things is gonna be the drag pack, headers, maybe a smaller pulley. I don't know. I need to figure out what size pulley that is, so we can go ahead and upgrade. I don't want that much more boost since it's gonna be a daily type thing. All right, but that's the next project. All right, also, since we're not going to be doing much on this one, just a couple of bolt-ons, tune and stuff, well, I am looking into like maybe getting another truck, maybe like a little S10 project, maybe some LS game stuff, you know, another coupe, you know, jump into the LS NA game, stuff like that. So those are our plans for this year, hopefully, if this car can run a 9, and then we'll do the mods on this one, you know, hopefully like an 1150, 1140. I'll be happy with that. All right, guys, so that's pretty much the update of what we have been doing on these cars, you know, these past few months. It hasn't been much. All right, I've been working like crazy and stuff, but we're going to try to go ahead and try to ramp it up, get some track videos, stuff like that. Another thing is we did take the car out one time after Thanksgiving for a Sunday fun day. We got one race, all right, one of the cars that nobody else wanted to race, an Infiniti Q50, a sedan, all right. He did get the hit, but we were able to drive around him. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here and insert that clip, guys. Thanks for watching, and better videos to come.